Where, so you've given 39 bids. What are you doing for marketing, and how have you gotten these 39 leads? And if you could walk through like how you're
Sure.
getting your customers.
Okay. Right now, we're in a very vulnerable position, like a lot of other businesses who it's only one or two guys. And we're sort of teetering to where we could do a little bit of marketing and blow up in a good way, but then it would be very bad very quickly. So right now, we do an email blast about once every other month.
Is that to like your database of like gate customers too?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. That's probably like a great, that's like if they bought a gate, they're almost pre-qualified to be a great customer for a handyman service.
Right.
Exactly.
And they know your brand too.
Yes.
So they're comfortable with you.
Yes. That I cannot emphasize enough, building your brand. You have to build a brand that people trust. Because if people don't trust, if people don't trust you, it does not matter how great your service is. They don't care how many years of experience, and you're a master carpenter and you're a journeyman this and they do not care. So sorry.
And one point I want to make on that brand thing too is a lot of guys, they get tied down with like, well, what if it's not me showing up? Like, Alan's my handyman, not Honestly. Well, Alan's built this brand, Honestly, and then the technician who's not Alan, maybe it used to be Alan for the same exact customer, Frank comes out, but whenever he follows the mission and the guidelines and gives that same level of experience, it doesn't matter if it's Alan or Frank or whoever. Something that, Steven, I know you've shared before that I absolutely love is, to me, that fills the gap between, oh, I want Steven. Well, too bad, you're getting Frank. And guess what? Frank showed up to your house, and the first thing he said to you was, hey, is it okay if I park my truck there? Like, that is something that Steven shared that they do. That's the first question they ask. Is it okay if I park my vehicle where it is right now? And instantly in that consumer's head, like if they were thinking that they were going to get Steven or Alan, whoever they know as their handyman, if they had that in their head, instantly they're like, oh, I like this guy now too. You know why? Because he's in the same brand. He has the same mission as the owner and who they're used to. So anyway, that's just a quick tangent of just the things that you do as in processes and hiring and the mission that all fit together to create this brand that it doesn't matter who shows up.
Right. And so, so we do email. We have graphics on our vehicles, and your graphics are super important. Do not try to write War and Peace on the side of your truck. It has to be clear and it has to be precise, because people only have milliseconds to see your truck as you're driving by 70 miles an hour.
Right. Billboard.
Billboard. So simple, clear graphics. We have a uniform, a button-down shirt that is tucked in, and whenever we go inside of people's homes, we put on boot covers. And customers say all the time, "Oh, it's not a big deal. You don't have to do that." But it is a big deal, right? Because they see how much you are caring for their most valuable investment.
Well, I think that's the thing. Like, we need to think about how would we want to be treated? Like, I love, your first question of, hey, is it okay if I parked where I parked, right? Like, because oftentimes, you can think about, like, even if it's not you, it might be your wife, right? Your wife might be like, hey, that's really awesome they asked that, because I'm always like really pissed off at the way, people park everywhere they want and have no consideration. So I think having at least some decency of like, hey, is it cool where we parked and we're going to put booties on? Even though you say it's okay, we're going to put them on, right? Because we actually care about your property. Right. So I think it presents a whole nother level of professionalism. of we care about you beyond just the work that we are doing, because you're not just a number. You're not just someone who's going to give us a check at the end of the day. You're someone that we literally want to partner with in life, you know? And I think that's really where you're getting at, which is fantastic.